There are 12 jurors chosen for the trial of ASAP Rocky. The Los Angeles courts have selected 4 alternates and 12 jurors. Welcome back, it's your host Nancy Brown. If you are new here, make sure you have subscribed to our YouTube channel. On Friday, January 24th, the rapper's opening statement will be read. However, in this case, the jury selection process has been contentious. 5 men and 7 women have been chosen to determine if ASAP Rocky is guilty or innocent, but none of them are black. This has sparked opposition and criticism from a number of sources. According to the publication, ASAP Relly, the victim of the gun assault, and ASAP Rocky are both black. However, the jurors are Hispanic, Asian, and Caucasian. As a result, Joe Tacopina, ASAP Rocky's attorney, believed his client was not being treated fairly, particularly considering that the trial will be held in a place as varied as Los Angeles. We're in downtown Los Angeles, not a small town in Montana. Prior to the announcement of a jury selection, Tacopina told reporters. Al Sharpton echoed the remark. The civil rights leader expressed his dissatisfaction with the Los Angeles justice system on Twitter. It is absolutely ridiculous that the jury will be not fair and representative, so as to deprive ASAP Rocky of a fair trial, Sharpton stated. I am monitoring this trial and challenging the Los Angeles District Attorney to ensure that fair and representative justice is afforded to ASAP Rocky. Regretfully, the jury selection process was unaffected by the criticism. With regard to the jurors, there is an additional element of risk. According to Newsweek, one of them teaches firearms, and their knowledge could prove risky to Rocky during the trial. Joe Tacopina has blasted these external issues. ASAP Rocky has nothing to hide when it comes to his innocence, he told the site. In addition, the attorney asserted that he genuinely desired a juror with weapons experience. As things move forward, Tacopina believes it will actually improve his client's case. If Rocky is found guilty, he may spend 24 years in prison. On Tuesday, ASAP Rocky showed up to a downtown Los Angeles courthouse to select a jury for his criminal assault trial. Superior Court Judge Mark Arnold has said that he wants to seat a jury quickly. I will let the jurors know that regardless of who a defendant is, whether they're the richest person in the world or the poorest person, everybody is to be treated the same, he said at a pretrial hearing caught by the Associated Press. In turn, opening statements could begin as early as Wednesday. Prosecutors offered Rocky a plea agreement of 180 days in county jail with 3 years of probation and a 7-year suspended prison sentence in exchange for a guilty plea to one assault charge. But Rocky turned it down, according to reporter Megan Cuniff. Rocky is accused of assault with a semi-automatic firearm on 2 separate felony counts. He faces a maximum sentence of 24 years in jail if found guilty. He has remained innocent throughout the process and has already entered a not guilty plea.
Girlfriend?
His wife. It's his common law wife, Your Honor. They have 2 children together, so... Right.
Quickly, there was some misunderstanding in the courtroom on Wednesday due to Rocky's friendship with Rihanna, as Judge Mark S. Arnold tried to think of a way to mention the legendary vocalist. Rocky's lawyer, Joe Tacopina, referred to her as Rocky's common-law wife, which basically means that a pair acts like they are married even though they don't meet the legal requirements.
Characterized as common-law wife? Whatever you want me to call her.
And counsel for the state retorted to Tacopina's suggestion, if they're not legally married, we prefer that she not be referred to as his wife and that she is just referred to as his significant other or mother of his children. Arnold ended up ruling, if they are not legally married, she is his significant other. On Wednesday, Rihanna was mentioned more than once. Tacopina also disclosed that she probably won't be attending Rocky's hearings when the trial begins next week. While speaking to reporters outside of the Clara Shortridge Foltz Criminal Justice Center in Los Angeles, he's very protective of Rihanna and doesn't want her anywhere near this proceeding. But that's a family decision they'll make, Tacopina said. It's been something that's waiting over Rocky's head and Rihanna and their families' heads for a while, and we're just ready. We're anxious to get this thing underway and get this behind him. Charges have been brought against Rocky for allegedly shooting at his old pal ASAP Relly in Hollywood 3 years ago. According to Tacopina, the rapper is ready to go and doing great. He's great, he's as busy as ever. He was in Germany for Puma just now. He's got a full slate. He's got 2 young babies that he's very much involved in the upbringing of and he's hands-on with them, the attorney said. Despite Tory Lanez's conviction for shooting Megan Thee Stallion, there is still tension between the 2 musicians. Even though Lanez won't be released from prison until 2033, Megan was recently granted a 5-year restraining order against him. The artist gave multiple evidence to support her claim that she did not feel safe. The music video for Cap by Tory Lanez was one such instance. Toronto's own made a number of crude allusions to Megan Thee Stallion in the video. In fact, his attorney has responded to the video. At a recent press conference, Michael Hayden, Tory Lanez's attorney, discussed the Cap video. In a direct allusion to Megan's nickname, the artist is shown in the film slicing off horse legs in a butcher shop. In the song video, Tory Lanez also takes a microphone from a made-up reporter. Bitches tryna end me so I cannot be polite. He raps. Megan Thee Stallion took these as threats upon her safety, which is a trend that Hayden says will not continue in 2025. He shouldn't be doing stuff like that, Hayden said. Yeah, that was a little harsh. According to Michael Hayden, Tory Lanez was using art as a means of self-expression. However, he can understand Megan viewing the Cap music video as threatening. I guess you could call it speech, Hayden said, because he was expressing himself through art. He also told reporters that Lanez will not release such polarizing content in the future. I don't think he'll do something like that again, the lawyer explained. I think that nothing like that is going to come about. Michael Hayden also noted that both Tory Lanez and Megan Thee Stallion appear to be on the same page at this point. The lawyer claimed that neither party wanted further interaction. I think he wants to mind his business, Hayden announced. She wants to mind her business. On the second count, he is undoubtedly correct. Megan revealed that she still worries about her life. She even disclosed that she thinks she might have been shot a second time. Shortly before the 5-year restraining order was obtained, she gave an emotional testimony.